Discipline your mind for success. The ultimate Denzel-Inspired blueprint. Want to know the real reason you haven't achieved what you've dreamed of? It's not because you don't have enough time. It's not because you don't have enough talent. It's because you haven't disciplined your mind. What is mental discipline? It's the ability to keep your mind on track, even when emotions, temptations, and the noise of the world are trying to pull you off track. You've probably heard hundreds of motivational talks, but what you need is more than inspiration. You need a system, a code of conduct that helps you master what's going on in your head every hour, every day. Remember Denzel Washington's words: dreams without goals are just dreams, and ultimately they fuel disappointment. You have dreams? Great. But if you don't train your mind to stay true to your dream, it will always be something beautiful you see, but never touch. Today, I'm not here to comfort you. I'm not here to tell you that everything will be fine if you wait for the right time. I'm here to give you a toolkit, a map, a proven method to train your mind like a warrior, to win not only in work but in life. Are you ready? Because if you take it seriously, I promise, in 20 minutes you will no longer be the same person. You will understand. The career you are looking for, the happiness you are waiting for, all start with how you control this mind. Why is undisciplined thinking the biggest obstacle? Think about the times you set a goal, and then you can't stick to it. You plan to learn a language, you buy a book, you open an app, you do it 3 days. You decide to wake up early to practice. You set an alarm. You wake up on time 2 times. Then you sleep in and blame your tired body. You had a dream of becoming a successful person, a leader, an inspiration, someone who is financially and emotionally independent. But then life comes. Bills, deadlines, messy relationships, jealousy, feelings of not being good enough, and you give up. Not because you are weak, not because you are stupid, but because you lack the most important thing that successful people always have: discipline of thinking. What is undisciplined thinking? It is when you let your emotions dictate your actions. That's when you live by reflex, not by purpose. That's when you know what's right, but you choose what's easy. A person who doesn't control his mind will sooner or later be dragged down by other people, by society, by noise, by judgment, by trivial pressures. Denzel once said, "Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship. Comfort is the greatest enemy." And if you don't train your mind to resist ease, you will never get very far. 4 pillars of mental discipline. 1. Awareness. Knowing what you are thinking is the first step to freedom. If you wake up every morning and are not aware of where your mind is headed, you are letting your mind run on autopilot. Instead, ask, what emotions do I want to lead me today? What am I telling myself every day? 2. Self-control. Don't act on your immediate emotions. When someone makes you angry, don't react immediately. When you find yourself procrastinating, don't judge. Interrupt your train of thought and reset. Exercise. Every time you feel like acting out of emotion, snack, surf the internet, blame someone else. Take 3 deep breaths, then ask, is this getting me where I want to go? 3. Laser focus. Your brain can't handle 10 things at once. Focus is your greatest asset in an age of distraction. Pick 1-2 of your most important tasks each day and commit to doing them all. Denzel Washington once said, "Do what you have to do so you can do what you want to do." 4. Reinforcement. Mindfulness is like a muscle. If you don't exercise it, it will atrophy. Journal for 5 minutes every night. What went well? What needs to be adjusted? Review your goals twice a day, morning and night. Talk to disciplined people. Don't hang out with negative people. Talk to disciplined thinkers. Don't hang out with negative people. Part 4. Daily brain training techniques. Habits that create mental discipline. Early morning, mind reset. Sit still for 3 minutes. Ask yourself, where do I want to direct my mind today? Read your goals out loud. Midday, recenter. 30's deep breath. Full body scan. Jot down, what am I distracted by? Recommit, what is key from now until tonight? Evening, review. Write down 3 things you did well today. Write down 1 thing that needs adjusting. Write down an affirmation, I am in control of my mind. Part 5, Awakening to Action. Let me tell you the story of Marcus, a young man who was unemployed, in debt, and slept on his friend's sofa. Marcus dreamed of becoming a fitness trainer, but he had no degree, no connections, no marketing knowledge. One day, he heard a video by Denzel. Don't just aspire to make a living, aspire to make a difference. That night, Marcus started writing down all his thoughts in his diary. He taught himself through YouTube, woke up at 5 a.m. to practice, read books, and film videos to share. 6 months later, Marcus had 5,000 followers. 1 year later, he opened an online training course. 2 years later, he was invited to be a speaker at an international fitness event. It's not because Marcus is a genius, but because you learn to discipline your mind every single day. Part 6, Commit Now. Now, I want you to stop watching this video for a second and look at your mind. Are you in control of it, or are you letting it control you? You can choose to wake up early tomorrow and start practicing your thinking, or hit the snooze button for another 15 minutes. You can choose to write down your commitment, or to surf the internet for another hour and regret it. But remember this, you will never always be motivated. That's why you must be disciplined. If you've made it this far, I know you're ready. So, start today. Wake up and ask, what am I thinking about? Set a clear intention for the day. Turn off social media for 2 hours of focus. Write down 1 thing you are proud of at the end of the day. Comment below. I commit to mental discipline every day. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Share this video with a friend who needs mental strength. And see you in the next video.